Hello and welcome to this lesson in Clone My Business. We're going to talk about sales funnel hacks and automated lead generation. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it's absolutely true. And I'm going to show you in this in this lesson. And just to let you know, I've had my agency since 2010, and I've probably said that quite a few times. I'm proud of that. But even with software, systems, and a good team, I'm still the one that gets the first notification of a potential client reaching out. And I'll just say this, like even with over a decade into it, I still love seeing new leads in my inbox, already pre-booked on my calendar. It's a great feeling. And the way for you to do this is to set up your sales funnels. It doesn't matter if you're doing marketing, like your SEO, your content, blah, 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 or if you're doing advertising. Anytime you have a call to action, so marketing and advertising, you're going to drive them somewhere. That's the beginning of your sales funnel. And this is one of the ways that you're going to start driving sales. This is one of the ways that you're going to wake up to emails in your inbox stating that you have 6 phone calls the next day, whatever it may be. Okay, so let's just dive right into it. So what is a sales funnel? Generally speaking, it's everything that happens from the time your prospect becomes aware of your offer all the way through to purchasing your product or service. Now, of course, it can change by industry, but it usually follows the AIDA or AIDA model. So, right, if we're looking at the top of the funnel here, you see this happy little funnel going down towards cash, right? The very tippy top is the awareness, right? This is where your prospect first becomes aware of your offer, your business, or brand. Maybe they see something on maybe they're searching, so they find it across organic with SEO and some content that you produce. Maybe they see it in an ad, whatever it means. The next level is interest, right? So they go from awareness to, what's that all about? This is where they're actively looking your way, and it's your chance to lure them further down the path, right? So pretend, I love fishing, so pretend the fish is in the water, he sees your lure, and the fish starts to chase it a little bit. Now, then you hit decision, right? Now your prospect is actively trying to determine if you can help them. I said what I meant to say probably was your offer, right? If your business or your whatever it is that you're offering, that you got their awareness and interest in the first place, now they're trying to actively determine if you can help them. And then action is the final part of this funnel, right? This is when the prospect has decided that you have the solution and takes the next step. Just like that fish gulps that lure right into his mouth, or the worm, or whatever it is. This is the final step. And then, of course, a deal is made. So this is what a typical sales funnel looks like. Now, here's how it's going to look in your own process. So first of all, you have your marketing and advertising going. So the SEO side, the content side, the videos, all of that, and then you have your ads going. All of that is going to go to a specific landing page, right? This is your website with specific landing pages with your offer front and center. That leads to your content, so that's videos, copy, testimonials, everything that you have to persuade the visitor to take the next step, which of course is it's that CTA, call to action, which is a buy now button, it's a book a demo button, or just sign up, whatever it is that you have as your call to action, right? And then, of course, once that happens, then the money is made, and that's the beginning of a beautiful friendship. So I want you to, I'm going to kind of flip this sideways. So imagine if we go back, here we go. Hold on one second. Here we go. It always does this every time. So now imagine we're going to take this and we're going to flip it like counterclockwise, right? So lead sources. So everything that I have on the left-hand side there, lead sources, that's all your marketing and advertising. Okay, so basically all of this is going to lead into your opt-in page. That's where your no-brainer offer is on your website, on the funnel, whatever that is. What you want to do then is get their name and email in a HighLevel form, okay? So this is basically how it looks like, just in more detail, okay? So once you go from there, once you get their name and email, then you're off to the races because you've got their name and email. So you can kickstart all of your email marketing if they don't keep progressing through to the next phase. So if you look at this, every arrow is green. If they keep going through green, 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 if they exit out of one of those steps for some reason, they get kicked into your nurture sequence, which is where, You've got your emails pre-set up. You've got your texts pre-set up to start working on them eventually to take forward action. Okay, so once you've got your opt-in page, then you go to your VSL page. This is your video sales letter. It explains how your no-brainer offer works. Usually it's about a 1 to 5 minute video. And then there's a call to action. Usually it's like book a demo or book a call, whatever that is. Then you can have them go to an application page. So because what you want to do is you want to kind of pre-screen people, right? So if they're not willing to answer a couple of quick questions like, do they see the need and do they have the budget, that kind of thing, you don't word it exactly like that. But basically what you're doing is having them fill out a form to make sure that they're qualified. So before you even let them get on your calendar, you want to make sure that they're qualified and willing to speak to you, okay? And if at any point they pop out of this or you're like, I'm not filling out a form, well, they're already in your email nurture sequence and you can follow up with them. And then, of course, it goes to the calendar, your booking page, and then from there, thank you page. And then this, includes call information and like what to bring, like if it's a Zoom call, to be ready at a desktop computer or a laptop computer in an office in a quiet place with pen and paper, or if it's a phone call, the number to dial into, whatever it is. Okay, I should go back and make one quick note. You can flip the order of the calendar page and the application page, right? Or filter, whatever you want to call it. You can have them book automatically on your calendar, and then they could fill out the application, like the qualifier form, just to let you know, gives you some more information about them. Those two are, it's up to you how you want to have it. This is how I currently have it in my business. Anyways, so then there's a thank you page, and then there you have your software set up so that they're automatically getting emails and text reminders. Then you get on the demo call. If they don't show, you can have a no-show video sales letter, like so that you just kick it in and be like, hey, Johnny didn't make it, so it automatically kicks out this video and says, hey, Johnny, sorry you weren't able to make it, but check it out. We've prepared a video for you. And then it plays your pre-recorded no-show video sales letter, which is basically going through your entire process again. And then they either try to go book a demo. If they don't, then they go back into the nurture sequence. If they are a success on the demo call, then you get a credit card and then you switch them over to onboarding. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions on how this works specifically, let me know. Now, this is where I have my little doubting guy, of course, and he says, but Sean, this all seems pretty complicated. Is there a way to get this all done quickly, even if I'm not a techie? And of course, you know what I'm going to tell you now. By this point, I'm going to tell you to use HighLevel. Now, you don't have to use HighLevel, but all of those pieces are very necessary. And this means paying for accounts with like Acuity and Calendly, one or the other. Sometimes people, I know they use both. It's crazy. ClickFunnels for website and easy funnels, ConvertKit or MailChimp, then for the email marketing, then there's SurveyMonkey for the forms. And all of those are like $30 up to like $300 a month for like ClickFunnels. So it all adds up fast. But basically, if you want to have a fully functioning sales funnel where you get leads automatically booked into your calendar, then that's what HighLevel's for. I mean, it's easiest, it's fastest and cheapest. It's the easiest, fastest, cheapest version I know to get all of that done. So I know I'm pitching this thing hard throughout this entire course, but it's only because of the results that I've seen in my own business. And it's allowed me to show a hard ROI for my clients, and they're sticking around. They're not going anywhere. So it's less time working, more time selling, and of course, that means more money coming in. So if you want to use it in your business, click in the link below. You win, I win, your clients win, everybody's happy. So again, if you have any questions or comments, put them down below. I want to make sure that this works for you. I want to make sure that it's super clear, and I will see you in the next lesson.